Safari gear, you know you're deep in the bush when there's free Wi-Fi. Probably be no good if it rained.
Get you on the buck and bull tonight.
And get you on the phone. That sounds good. We'll be out there. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today we are heading to Litchfield National Park. It's back to national parks. We haven't really been in the national park for a little while, have we?
No, it's been a while. We're out of practice.
Out of practice. So Litchfield is meant to be as good, if not better, than Kakadu, according to a lot of reports. A bit more accessible, a bit smaller in terms of how far you've got to drive between attractions. So we've got a few key targets that we wanted to get to today. We've got another day. We're staying just out of Darwin, so if we don't get them all done today, we might come down and have another look tomorrow, just depending on how we go.
Yeah, yep.
So hopefully, what are we looking for? We're going to Wangi Wangi?
Yeah, we're going to try and do Wangi Falls, and then we'll try and do Tolma Falls, and then Sandy Creek. But apparently Sandy Creek, you might need a bit of full driving action happening.
Got Max Tracks and shovel on the roof.
So we'll see how we go.
Look forward to bringing you a cool episode. Alright, we've arrived at Litchfield. So just looking at our targets, we're up here and I can't even find where we're looking. Oh, here's Wangi Falls, Tolma Falls. I've heard Florence Falls are meant to be mint as well. Just not 100% sure how long the hike and that sort of thing is in. Fairly sealed roads here, so should be a fairly easy drive. Here we are at Wangi. Right, here we go. Apparently it's like path and a couple of 100 metres to the falls. You can hear them cranking. Actually, I can see them now. No swimming. Wow. No swimming because guess what? There's crocodiles. You like crocodiles, don't you?
I do.
You're a weirdo. Wow, it's so close. There's a bloody path. You could have worn thongs.
You could have.
She's ready to go.
I know, it looks like we're doing a safari.
She's got a safari gear on. She's bloody got a whale shark on again.
Yeah, I like my whale shark when I'm doing these walks. Check out you though.
I'm an experienced bushman. You know you're deep in the bush when there's free Wi-Fi. This place would be epic when the crocodiles aren't around. Bloody beautiful. Alright, we've made it to Florence Falls, about 35k down the road from Wangi Falls. We've seen a few little spots that we're going to check out on the way back out. Got some full driving to do. Apparently it's busy down here.
Do you want to go to the plunge pool or do you want to go to the lookout?
Both. Both the
Go
same
to the
way.
lookout.
Here we are, high above the falls. Definitely worth going down for a swim. Whale shark's taking photos again.
Alright, just walking down to Florence Falls.
To the plunge pool.
To the plunge pool via the stairs. There's two different ways you can go, so We've decided to come the
Short way.
short way, yeah.
There's only 132, it said.
Oh, it's so gorgeous.
Reminds me a bit of Rocky Creek,
Yeah. Creek crossing.
Alright, look at this. This looks good. In the car, which is good. It's always a good start. I reckon it got to about 0.8. I know the flood indicator said about 0.65, but at the exit down this end it was pretty deep.
Muddy again.
Sandy Creek. These cars everywhere.
Always pitfall. Let's go that way.
Ooh, those cars.
Wow. Lots of places to camp in here. Mataranka Falls, also known as Sandy Creek.
No fancy bloody bridges here, mate. 2 planks.
today. Look at my shoes. These ones were Mum and Dad look like a big one too.
That's nearly as long as the one going across in the car. So we've made it down to Nara Falls, we'll call it.
J-A-Y-N-E-R-A.
Nice. Beautiful rock faces. Might be a good climb around here too.
Beautiful.
Worth the walk, darling.
Yeah, so worth the walk.
A great spot. Wow. Beautiful. Not bad.
At Katherine
Outback experience, mate.
You do it better than I do, for sure. Oh,
Like most things.
Outback experience.
Oh, offers glamping tents
look.
here too.
Oh, they're cute. God,
So
I
cute.
need to clean these windows today.
You sure do.
They are disgusting.
It's a leg running around. I don't really know. He's about 2-year-old, they said. He's a little stallion. So I just chase him around. He's got to get used to the yard. Okay, as he's going, I'm looking at his ears, his eyes, his nostrils, how he carries himself. Because a lot of horses, they communicate with their ears. They can communicate to another horse 10 metres away just by the angle of their ears. Okay, so basically each horse has got a different personality, and so the higher the head carries, the higher the tail lifts, tells me how arrogant the horse is. If he lowers his head right down and starts licking his lips, good, licking his lips, they've got a really good trainable mind, okay? And Got a bit of attitude, the big fella. And the thing with stallions, you just got to be careful, is snow. They've got a good. They're used to being at the top of the pecking order. Okay, and they're used to bossing all the other horses around. Okay, so what I'm doing, because they've got a hierarchy system out in the wild, so a dominant horse right down to a little foal. Okay, and so right now I'm just pretending to be the dominant horse here. So I'm looking him straight in the eye, my shoulders are up. I'm saying, man, I'm the boss. And I'm making it really hard out there. But if he wants to look at me or think about looking at me, I just back off the pressure and invite him to the middle of the yard. Okay? Get him to go. Because the biggest thing is you've got to get him travelling around, just so he gets used to the girth pressure, the saddle creakiness, the stirrup irons there. Good. And depending on their breeding, their age, testosterone levels, some horses never buck. Some horses only buck when you get on. And some just explode bucking for the first 3 or 4 times you put a saddle on and then give it up.
Hey!
Don't pat me, give me food.
Yeah, they're so good.
And I just want to see also, if we could just come through here and see if we could split legend. I've never done this, but I just thought of it then to see if I can go 2 on this side, he stays there hopefully. Oh, look at that, big fella. So it's really good to try to teach him to stay. Good. Yeah, Legend's going well, big fella. But he's probably thinking, heck, I'm better here just chilling out, doing nothing. Yeah. So we're in a song called Territory Time. And as a hungry young man from another land, I was chasing down my dreams. Heading northwest, put myself to the test, busting at the seams. Like a bull at a gate, I just couldn't wait. Man, I had a lot of feet to come the drumbeat. So when this front left foot hits the ground, that's the drumbeat. Bang, 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 bang. And that's what I go off, okay? So I'm going to try to play in time with that. And if you guys want, you can clap every time the front foot hits the ground. That's the drum beat, right? A long straight road in the evening sea, not out thinking of a good night's sleep. Long, long roads of my life are a cold day.
It'll be a bit of a change of scene for us in particular. Why is that, maybe?
Well, it's freezing cold. There's no beaches.
There's no beaches, no
beaches,
turtles,
no turtles,
no bikinis.
no bikinis, but long woolly clothes.
Yeah. So we're headed into the Australian outback now. We've got to the point in our trip where we're going to head back to the Queensland coast. So left Katherine, heading to Mataranka, then on to Daly Homestead, Daly Waters Pub,
Yep.
then on to Banker, I think,
Yep.
and then on to the Barkly Homestead. So what we're hoping to do with this video is just bring you snippets of the Australian outback, and what we're learning already is there's a few things to see and do from a nature perspective which we're used to, but there's some awesome entertainment attached to the homesteads and pubs and those sorts of things. So
Should be fun.
hope you enjoy it.
It'll be fun but cold.
You're always good. Right, here we are at Mataranka Homestead. And we've spotted this big guy. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey, buddy. Hi. Hi. That's okay. Look at that tail. Just on sundown.
I'm going to show you these whips in action, that we're going to make it a bit more interesting. So I'm going to show you how fast I can crack these whips. But to make it more interesting, we'll get a volunteer out here.
Peter!
Somebody been fun of my show.
Peter!
You need to be an adult for this one. Sorry, kids. Be able to sign your life away. Anybody put your hand up? Yeah, old mate's dobbing, old mate. You really want to get up here? I might get you up later on if that's all right. In my show I'm talking about, don't get any ideas.
In your own time, Bessie. Just here.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Maybe.
Alright, here we are at the iconic Daly Waters Pub. We've just landed the van. Can't really see it from here, but anyway. There's a Mavis. I've landed her as well.
Stop it.
She's
I want to go find the cow.
an interesting, yeah, we saw a cow on the way in, so Mavo wants to go and pat it. Interesting place. So we've got a Robinson helicopter. There's a lot of World War II, I guess, old sites around here. It's a muster of those. Oh, we've got no 45. No need for a 45. And an old bull catcher by the looks of it. I think Ned Kelly's over there. Oh, there's a salty over there.
Oh, he's a real one.
He is a real one.
He's in the sun, he's loving that.
Look how light he is. He's got Ned Kelly looking after him. Old FJ. Here's an old shell of a piper. Here's another old shell. Otherwise, cute young girl. No, she's still pretty cute. Look at her, she's got a little surfy jumper on, middle of the outback. I don't think they're the standard chairs or toilets that came in that helicopter. Oh, and here we have a Brits high ace, which are fucking everywhere in the Northern Territory and WA.
So random, some of this stuff. Oh no, someone deceased. The pig deceased.
Oh.
That wouldn't have been too long ago.
What?
The pig.
Yeah, it wasn't too. I was probably just before I came here.
Oh.
An old US Navy plane here, by the looks of it. A couple of buses. A Telstra phone booth, which is probably a relic these days. Polly we saw walking around earlier. Saw a couple of Brahman calves getting around earlier too. Let's go get coffee, Mike.
Yeah, get a selfie in front of the Daly Waters.
Senator. Yeah, sure. Someone's on a selfie. It's a pretty big operation. There are lots and lots of cabins on both sides of the road. They might be the staff dongers over there. Maybe he's trying to get me run over by a Winnebago.
Getting hot now.
The pub itself doesn't look like much from the outside, but there's heaps of seating out the back, and probably be no good if it rained.
Get you on the buck and bull tonight.
And get you on the bull. That sounds good. I'm getting a buck and bull tonight. Oh, he's off. Here's the Outback KFC. Oh, they're free ranging. Hello, Henny Penny. Here comes Maybe taking more photos. Well, the park is certainly filled up since we arrived. We're literally like 3 vans here when we got here. Now the place is full. There's Sheeran and dog over here. And there's all sorts of stuff going on. Oh wow, there's more vans over next to us. Jeez, oh jeez. Barry's got a brother.
Oh.
He's a Hilux brother. Look at that. I thought Barry looked like he was sniffing, but that looks like it's sniffing.
I actually thought that was your car for a second. Where are they off to? Don't know, they're just walking. Oh, they're so beautiful. Hello. Where are you in such a hurry? Where are you off to? Oh my
They've been
god.
eating over there for about 2 hours. So probably to get rid of all their...
Aren't they beautiful? He's so beautiful. Have you seen the horse?
No.
No. I saw the horse very briefly when I checked in, but I'm not sure where he's gone. Hello, gorgeous.
We've dropped a cell.
We've dropped a cell.
Probably Mavis's fault.
So we're actually
In 1 kilometre.
on our way home quicker than we had anticipated. However, we'll get it fixed and then we'll be back on the road again with more adventures. We hope.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we're at Daly Waters at the moment, so we've got only about 3,000 k's to go home. So we'll go and do a bit of Outback Queensland if the battery doesn't completely shit itself, and then we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
I might have to cuddle Mavo more at night if the battery completely goes. We'll have to eat at pubs every night.
Oh, jeez.
How good.
Okay.
So, hot tip if you're going to stay at Daly Waters behind the pub there. As you're coming into town, and anybody that's been there will know this, it's basically just one street. And before you get to all the activity where you see the cars and all the people walking around and maybe the odd cow and horse, there's some parking bays on the left. It's a really good idea to park there and then walk up to the pub and pay for your camping for the night. Otherwise, if you drive in, not only are there people walking everywhere and animals everywhere, but it takes a little bit to drive around and do a bit of a U-turn. So if you haven't been there and you're planning to go there, park up on the left, excuse me, probably opposite gate number 3 to the caravan park, and then you won't have to do a big U-turn and dodge the people. So
Yeah.
just a bit of a tip. And all you do is go to the bar, let them know what you're after, powered, unpowered, and away you go. They'll give you a receipt, and then old mate will, on his little quad bike, will show you to your site.
Happy days.
She's a neat little town, Elliot. They've got very green grass. No, seriously. It's neat and tidy. There's a school. Oh, that building didn't do very well.
No.
Internal brick, mate.
Wow.
Pretty trees. Oops. Good 4G.
Yeah, they do have really good 4G actually.
This is 5G for you. Nice sheds. Staging camp. A lot of World War II historical airstrips along the Stewart Highway. You can see how fortified the Northern Territory was with the risk of the Japanese coming from the north. So lots of World War II history here if you're into it. Stuff in the outback.
Your bloody aerial.
Oh mate, you need it. It's a safety close. I've actually got some stuff to see at the moment. Here we are at Barkly Homestead.
It is so cool.
It's quiet too.
Yeah.
It is. Look at this.
Looks like they're
First impressions, it looks better than Daly Waters and Mataranka easily.
yeah. Check out these cute little guinea fowls. They're going to get run over if they're not careful.
Happy hour at Barkly.
Yeah, I got a first class ticket, but I'm blue as a boy could be. And I was walking in Memphis.